Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaksyon itong post ni Chito Puentes. Isa sa mga sinusubaybayan kong political analyst dito sa social media, no? Ang gagaling yung mga punto de vista niya. So ito post niya tungkol sa suspension ni Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia. Gwen cracks the code. Yun ang title. So, dito. If you go by the pronouncement of Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia, it could seem like she has cracked the code in relation to her 6-month suspension issued by Ombudsman Samuel Martires. Garcia's unusual suspension comes at a very critical time, served less than 2 weeks before the May 12 election. But the strange part of it is that the order came out just over a week after Garcia's conferred with President Ferdinand Marcos to trumpet his administration's order to sell rice at 20 per kilo to fulfill a promise he made at the start of his term. Ako, talagang hindi ko inaasahan. I did not see it coming. Nakakagulat talaga itong suspension. Kasi yung mismong Pangulo nag-meeting with Governor Garcia and other governors after that. Announced na, ito na. 20 pesos per kilong bigas, ibebenta na sa Cebu and other provinces of Visayas. So, tingin ko talagang heavyweight, mabigat talaga itong si Governor Gwen Garcia. So, bakit biglang sinuspend? Just over a week before election. Mind-boggling. Okay. In her official statement posted on her Facebook page, Garcia made it clear that she respects the processes of the law but respectfully disagrees with both the basis and the necessity of such action. Without wading into the legal arguments she presented that are best left to the competent courts and authorities to appreciate, something she said invites attention and scrutiny. So ito yung statement ng gobernadora. It is important to note that the complainant is a known political figure affiliated with partisan groups. We will allow the facts, not political motivation, to speak for themselves. Okay? Number 1. Ito na yung medyo pahaging kay Tatay Digong. The complainant, Moises Garcia de Farin, is the founder of Duterte Riders team and is openly affiliated with partisan political groups. So ito yung point of view ni Chito Puentes. The Farin's political involvement is open knowledge, but it does not automatically inform his motives. If being politically active is a crime, Garcia cannot plead innocence for obvious reasons. If it is, there are enough valid proofs to convict Garcia more than De Parin. Hindi ako agree nito eh. Kasi halos lahat naman ng mga politicians ay maka-Duterte nung una. Halos 90% siguro. Yung mga Dilawan, maka-Rojas, kakaunti. Yung mga pro-Duterte nun, bumaliktad na, naging pro-Marcos na. Ganyan lang talaga. Ay hindi basihan na dahil allied sa mga Duterte itong complainant, may kagagawan na si Tatay Digong. Napaka-babaw na rason. Okay, number 2. The suspension order was issued by Ombudsman Samuel Martires, a known Duterte appointee, and was released with barely 2 weeks before the election. Again, hindi rin katanggap-tanggap ito. Mababaw. Okay. At first glance, it brings to mind the Marcos administration propensity to weaponize the justice system. Anybody who doubts that can simply revisit the fact that we failed the country's most popular president ever. Ito ang maganda, if PBBM can order PRRD, kidnap, and ship to The Hague just like that, why can it not overturn Garcia's 6-month preventive suspension order if it wants to? Correct. Powers that be. Kalyado niya ang presidente. Kaya-kaya naman ang presidente na i-overturn na magsalita siya. No, you will not be suspended. O, sinong makakapigil? Wala. Eh bakit tahimik ang presidente? Aliado niya eh. Number 1, vote-rich province. Nagpanalo kay PBBM nung nakarang eleksyon. Tapos tumutulong kay PBBM ngayon para mapabango siya, para mapataas ang ratings dahil sa 20 pesos per kilong bigas. Eh bakit tahimik ang presidente? Kaya-kaya ng presidente i-overturn yan. Sa opinion ko lang ha. Eh bakit tahimik? Ito. In suggesting that politics played a role in her suspension, ito na tayo. Gwen unwittingly exposed a chink in her armor. It means, it means she is not really the heavyweight in the Marcos administration that she is pictured to be. Adding fuel to the fire is the growing suspicion. Oh, take note suspicion lang ito. Part of politics, parang marites. No proof. Growing suspicion that the Garcias have in fact become expendable. Pwede basura na. Expendable owing to the expanding influence of Representative Yeda Romualdez, Speaker Martin Romualdez, First Lady. May nabasa rin akong post. Sino ba yun? John Abenes ba? Basta maisog leader. Ganito rin sinasabi. Suspicion na baka ito may kamay ang mga Romualdez. Again, these are all suspicion. Indeed, Gwen might have complicated things by brandishing the politics card. On one hand, Martires obviously won't take this as a compliment. Moreover, it might embolden streetwise politicians not to put all their eggs in her basket. If she can be suspended this late in the game, how can she protect others who might suffer the same fate? Yan. Kung ako yung mayor, nandyan sa Cebu, medyo magdalawang isip ako. Kala ko malakas. Bakit na-suspend? So, ano ang epekto nito sa candidacy ng gobernadora ngayong election? Baka maapektuhan. To crack a code is glitch that means to fathom or puzzle a secret, particularly one that has deliberately made opaque. In suggesting that politics played a significant role in her suspension, Gwen perhaps intended to suggest that she has cracked the code. Perhaps she did, or maybe it was a different code meant for different audience. So, talagang it's a mystery right now. Bakit na-suspend? So, ngayon, sabi niya, hindi ako bababa. I will not step down. I will fight for this. Kasi ginawa na ata niya noon, panahon ng Aquino administration. So, exciting times dyan sa Cebu. Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagtangkilik sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin ay tinutulong natin para ma-repair ang mga sira-sirang bahay ng Tribong Talandig. Namimigay tayo ngayon ng mga yero at pako para sa pag-ayos ng mga bahay nila. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Ang balay ni nanay ug ni tatay sa among nahay nabangan og yero, so karon ako silang bisitahon. Ayo! Ay maayong udto na tay. Og karon mao na ni ang nahatag ni tatay ug ni nanay nga yero. So nataod na gid nila, so maayo na ang ilang atop. Nanay tatay unsa ninyong maistorya bahin sa gihatag sa inyo nga yero lansang Plinsen. Karon maayo na inyong atop.
Nagpasalamat mi kay na hinabangan migsin ug lansang apil na ang nagbidyo ug sa Ginoo. Daghang kayong salamat.
Hinaut po nga mapadayon ang hinabang. Aron wala tay problema.
Daghan ang nanginahanglan pa sa hinabang sa Ginoo.
Sabay na diyan gali hinabang.
Dagan pa ang nanginahanglan nay.
Pagka uhang kilon.
Oo. Og karon nay og tay nga nailisan na inyong atop di ba maayo na ba?
Wala na ulan, wala na tulo.
So maayo na gyud. So salamat kayo tay nay. Salamat kayo. God bless.